Prominent state-run think tank, the Korea Development Institute, has cut its growth forecast for the Korean economy next year to 2.4%. It cited slowing exports and weak consumer spending and says the uncertainties are greater than ever before. Kim Min-ji reports.
The Korea Development Institute has slashed its economic outlook for the Korean economy for next year. The state-run think tank expects growth of 2.4% in 2017, down 0.3 percentage points from its previous forecast in May.
The country's exports will post limited growth amid a modest recovery in the global economy and a slowdown in global trade, while domestic demand will also contract gradually on a decline in real income.
If the projections are correct, it will be the country's lowest rate of growth in 5 years, and the third straight year Korea's GDP growth will have remained in the 2% range. What's worrisome is that the forecast does not take into account the latest political scandal rattling the country. If the uncertainties about that linger, growth could be pulled down even further due to a contraction in consumption and the negative impact on production and the labor market.
We think that the political uncertainties are high and there's no timeline that would be set to stabilize the sentiment, both for the domestic confidence as well as the global investors. But if the president's impeachment or the stepping down schedule is pretty much set, or the president makes a decision to make a peaceful transition of power, that could stabilize the sentiment and also eliminate some of the uncertainties.
Abroad, most analysts expect a U.S. rate hike next week, and there are concerns it could be the first of many more to come once the Trump administration is in office. This could trigger a capital outflow from emerging markets, and due to the weak economic fundamentals there are concerns it could ignite a financial crisis. On top of that, the possibility of a rise in trade protectionism has also people worried as Korea depends heavily on exports. To reduce the immediate economic headwinds, some say the country may need more expansionary measures down the road.
We expect further stimulus measures next year. Monetary policy-wise, the central bank is limited in what it can do, as rates are already at a record low, and the country has high household debt levels. Recently, the trend globally is shifting from monetary to fiscal policy.
Experts add that in the long run, Korea should roll out structural reforms in the labor and financial sectors and reshape regulations to better address the changing economic trends. Kim Min-ji, Arirang News.